Yo, what's up? It's Kyo. Recently I played in a tournament with a pickup of myself, Shaq, Tic Tac, and 2D, and I thought that it would be nice to do a bit of an educational commentary on some of my bucket gameplay because I'm asked quite often what's my thought process going through games or what do I do in X situation, and I had a few good games this tournament in particular, so I thought that I would just take the time to talk about my thought process during them. So this is match against the team Arctic Moon, and I immediately noticed off the bat that they don't really have much in terms of range. So I know that I can start off kind of passive because I'm not gonna get hit by a charger shot or a siege jet stinger or anything. So I just kind of getting a feel of how they're trying to approach the map. I look away for a bit and I let Shaq die. It's just kind of unlucky. And I kind of try to force the fight, and I get traded out. So they get the initial control at the start. They actually get an initial wipe. Something that I notice is two of them are far left, so the Squiffer is alone on the right side. So I just go for a trade, see if I can drop a kill the Squiffer. I end up getting two. I like to take this risky type of play a lot if I'm the first dead anyway, because I know if I die again, my QR is gonna proc, and if I get a kill out of it, which I did, I got two. It's big value because we immediately get back into the game and we don't really have to build special or anything. So good play on my part. Just fighting mid after a team fight, get two clean picks on the right side, and now I'm just gonna try to just build up and play for their retake. Like I said before, they don't have much in terms of range, so I have free reign over the map a bit. Besides walking under drops, so I try to stay a little safe here. Pop my bomb rush on the knot because Knot is very bad against first rush, so force him to jump out. I kind of overextend a bit, get pushed by the Squiffer, and my team is kind of in a 4v3 situation. Luckily, they get a pick. So off of respawn again, like I said, I just usually try to get aggressive if I can, if there's a fight still happening, because my respawn will proc again if I die, and if not, then I'm getting picks from my team, help clean up the kill on the Knot. They're just fighting over mid a bit. I'm just gonna try to stay safe. But one thing that I noticed here is I didn't actually get the kill on the Knot. I got the assist, so I know he doesn't see me in the death cam. So I'm like, oh, I can probably kill the Knot again off the spawn because he's gonna try to pincer here since his teammates are all 3-stacked right. So I do that. I kill the Knot. Gonna try to pincer these guys on the right. The assist on the CDS. But then I'm kind of stuck on the left side, or stuck on their side a bit too far. Kind of overextended there a bit, but my teammates are there to just hold middle of the stage. I'm just gonna swim back to the fight. There's no use in me jumping. Everyone's just under our spawn anyway. I'm gonna force right side, just making space for my teammates. I get a pick on the Knot. Just take the fight with the Squiffer. He's not gonna be able to fight me. I have armor on. We clean up this kill, and it's kind of a bit of a delayed wipe. The CDS spawns a bit late, so I'm just gonna paint up again because I'm close to bomb rush. If I'm ever close to bomb rush, that's immediately my next thought is I will get bomb rush to stall out their next retake. So they're gonna pop armor, I'm gonna pop bomb rush to stop the retake. The CDS and the Squiffer can't move in, they're getting delayed. One of them goes down and another goes down on our zone, so I'm just kinda trying to keep mid here, stalling for my painters to respawn. I do get a kill on the CDS though, he overextends a bit while he's marked. Just gonna fight the Squiffer out of spawn, Squiffer dies, and this is pretty much game after those two picks, so I think that was a pretty decent game, honestly. I made a few mistakes in overextending a bit, but I think this was a good example of usually how if I go down in a fight, or if I go down and I don't I know that my QR is going to be active next fight, I'm just immediately, okay, I'm going to make an aggressive play for my team, try to get some space, because we have two massive painters in the H3 and the Zap, and my contribution to the game is usually just okay, let me go kill the guys for my H3 and Zap so we can have space, and my CDS just bait me. So that's pretty much what I did that game. Another game that I wanted to take a look at is Mansa, because I played this game, I think, actually perfectly in my head. Or at least I'm pretty sure I just played this as perfect as possible. So we load into the map. We're running Junior now instead of NZAP, but everything else is pretty much the same. Arctic Moon has the same comp. So like I said before, I like to just feel out what they're doing. They don't have much range to contest, so I'm just gonna load out on the right side. As we're pushing out right, I just see them trying to take mid. CDS is on top mid. I don't really want to take um direct fight with any of these guns with like little pain on the ground. So now I'm just like sitting behind my teammates, just like if they hit anything, I'll try to get some cleanup damage on it. So we like double team the CDS on mid. We kind of have a man advantage. I'm gonna pop bomb rush to just like try to snowball this fight in our favor. End up getting another assist. Squiffer, and I think that's the CDS are alone on the left side. So then I rush to help Shaq clean up this fight. Clean up a couple kills and not trying to extend and help his teammates. He gets cleaned up as well. So that's like kind of how I like to open a lot of games, is when I don't really have control as bucket, I just like sit behind my mates a lot because my weapon does 70 damage, so I combo pretty well with all my teammates' weapons for the most part, besides the junior. I'll one shot off of anything that my teammates hit. So now I'm just kind of like sitting here waiting because I don't want to take any fights with them right now because they're just coming off a spawn and I didn't really get a chance to like get underneath their drops or anything. So I know they have like jetpacks, so I'm just gonna like respect the pack. I don't ever take the fight with a jetpack, honestly, unless I'm like armored or I'm in a really good position. Gonna pop bombers to stall out the zone a bit. These two guys are isolated, like I said before. Nautilus is very bad against burst rush, so I just take any time I can to just burst rush a Nautilus for my teammates. No one really likes to fight, not up close. It's not a weapon you like to engage with, so any way I can get that off the field that's not risking my own life is pretty good. CDS overrace extends a bit, just gets picked off by me and Shaq. It's a pretty clean kill. I actually get the call here to back up because we have man advantage, which is like a really good call from my mates because I think I was probably going to go deeper, honestly, and just try to get some spawn kills, but we just back up, bait their retake a bit. They're getting kind of desperate because they have a lot of time, but we're kind of close to knocking out, so let's get a couple cleanup kills, get a cleanup kill on the Squiffer. I want to make sure that they don't get the zone at all costs, even if they just like run straight to zone. So I just run forward and all my bomb rush. It's like the game is pretty much over at this point. But I think this game was like played really perfect by me, especially early on, because I stayed really safe. I'm pretty sure I got like an assist on like every kill that happened in the early fight, and then after that their comp had like no bomb rush or anything, nothing to just like put on the zone to paint. So like my burst rush is super useful against a comp like this because I can just stall out like the jetpack. If the jetpack doesn't kill me, nothing's really gonna kill me on a retake unless I just run forward. So I just kind of burst rush the zone and burst rush them, so they can't really like retake zone. So in both of those two previous games that I just talked about, I played aggressive around mid, but I was still like relatively passive. And something that I like to do with bucket a lot is try to get a bit unpredictable at times by just like hard pushing the enemy team spawn or like taking a lot of like aggro on myself and just being a huge distraction for the enemy so that my teammates can get big map control or like set up like pincer fights and just like clean up kills overall. So I wanted to watch this Reef game because I think I did that a bit here. There's this contesting bridge at the beginning of Reef. It's pretty important, really central part of the map. You control bridge, you control like the flow of the game, I think. So the CDS gets caught out by himself on the right side, gets an assist. I get an assist on him. We get a kill on the Squiffer on plat. I don't really want to rush or not, so I just take the team fight and trap him with my teammate. So this is where I get really aggressive, since I know that they were kind of wiped, or they were wiped for a bit, so I'm just gonna go to their car and just like stall out a bunch of time. While I'm here, my entire team is just painting them out. My Zap and my H3 are getting massive control. Kind of just wasting their time. They pop an armor to kill me, they commit 2 guys to kill me, commit the armor and commit the storm, and they both end up dying. So this is like really big for us. Like a minute into the game, we're already 50 points through the counter, and we already have 2 picks, so we have a massive advantage. I call out the 52 is on the left side plat, but I don't know, I kind of got a little antsy after getting the first 2 kills on the other guys, so I 1v1 the 52. That's my bad. We kind of lose zone off of that, so that entire like fall apart of the retake is completely my fault. A little bit of an overextension from me. So I try to clean up these guys on left side, but there's like 4 of them, so I just dump out. I'm pretty close to my burst rush, and that's like the only thing we have to like get into zone without just like running at it with our body. So me living with burst rush is pretty important. So I was gonna pop like some pain on their zone, so my teammates have like some space to move around. I get the kill on the Squiffer, but I'm getting like held by the Knot on mid. I'm just calling, waiting for my mates. Knot's forced to push into me because he's getting flanked on mid. I got a double kill. They're just like spacing out. I'm just trying to get a little Try to get some damage in, try to get some picks here and there, but I'm not really risking it too much. Just making sure that they can't like sneak into zone top right. Once I notice they're all committed for left, I just kind of like back up on plat, wait for my mates, just stalling out a bit, get a nice kill on the 52. This is kind of dumb, honestly. Like I said before, fighting Nautilus, just 1v1 is kind of stupid. And I'm close to bomb rush. It would have been better for me to just get bomb rush or just like ignore the not entirely good zone. So just a bit of an overextension there. Like I said before, I like to contest bridge because bridge is important. I see my mates go down, so I drop into the bottom of the map. I get the cleanup kill on the Swiffer, but I'm just kind of stuck here. That trade is like okay, it's not the best. Maybe I could have just lived, but I kind of like delay their armor a bit. If I can kill the armor guy ever and just I die myself, like I just usually take that fight. Like 7, maybe 9 times out of 10, I'll take that fight because the armor is really important. The armor is really bad for me to deal with. So if that guy is like dead, I have to trade off the armor guy. It's pretty cool. So we get bomb rush. I get bomb rush. We start retaking. I'm just gonna rush down the Swiffer. He can't do much about that. I'm armored and I'm burst rushing him, so can't really do much. My teammates clean up the other 3 without my help at all. It's like amazing. Don't know what happened over there, but that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna start pressuring the Swiffer right plat. This is a spot that I like to abuse a lot because you can kind of just see everything. So that's why I hang on that wall for anyone who's maybe going to ask. So they're just trying to retake in their plat. They don't really have much control, so I'm just sitting behind my teammates, just letting them spray over them and just doing damage. That's something I like to do a lot. If the team is already committing super hard, I'm just gonna sit behind my teammates and let them spray and just slosh over them. Like I said, like I like to play really aggressive and just like speed up the pace of the game and like distract the enemy team. But I also know that my weapon just instantly drops everyone's HP on the enemy team. So if I can actually do 70 damage and not go down in team fights, then it's pretty massive. Everyone just like dies a bit faster. There's a lot more just like AoE to deal with. If they rush me down, my teammates are gonna get the cleanup kills. If they rush my teammates, I'm just gonna like be shooting for my mates. So I think that was just a good game to show for at least the beginning part. The beginning part was pretty great. Kind of afterwards, I kind of trolled a bit by just rushing, but you know, you live and you learn. It's whatever. We won the game anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. My other games were kind of subpar, but I just wanted to show like some of the good decision making that I have with Bucket at least, and see if it helps anyone out. So if you enjoyed the video, it'd be much appreciated if you like give it a like, maybe subscribe if you want. It'll probably entice me to upload more videos because I don't do that enough. This tournament was actually streamed live on my Twitch, which is TioChanDXD, the exact same as my YouTube, which is the exact same as my Twitter, where I just post dumb stuff or I post about going live. So give me a follow there if you want, and it'd be greatly appreciated. I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you want me to do more of these with like the different weapons that I play or in general, because I don't really have a lot of content ideas, but I think because I'm a good player, this is like the least I can do. It's pretty easy. It's for me to just like explain my thought processes and just upload that, because 1, it helps me review my own gameplay, and 2, it also helps the viewer just understanding more like how level this is. And so that's all. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.